today's topic is holozoic nutrition. So basically we are depending on the food. Why? Because to getting the nutrients. So in case of the nutrients, it is the very complex in nature. Nutrients, they are very complex. Okay. So our body cells, they are not capable to take the complex nutrients. Okay. So that's why they have to make the simple one. They have to make the simple nutrients so that our body cells can receive or can accept the simple type of the nutrients. So this is the process which is completed by the complex to the simpler form. It is called as a holozoic nutrition. Okay. So holozoic nutrition, it is divided into first the ingestion process. Ingestion process. Ingestion process means with the help of our mouth or mouth cavity and with the help also the lip, the teeth, the tongue and as well as the salivary gland. Salivary gland means these type of organ or the structure, they helps to take the food items. So that is called as the ingestion. Okay. And these food items, it is complex. Okay. So ingestion. Suppose when we are taking rice or taking the bread, that is composed of the starch, which is very polysaccharide, and the starch, our body cannot take the starch molecule. So what they can take? The carbohydrate, means the simple form of the starch they can take. So that's why the digestion process, it is accomplished to the simpler form from the starch molecule. Next it will compose, or the next process, it is the digestion process. So in case of the digestion process, with the help of the digestive system all over, it starts from the mouth cavity. It starts from the mouth cavity and esophagus. After that it will go to the esophagus. Where they will go? Obviously the stomach. Okay. And after that the small intestine. Small intestine. So up to this, that is the digestion place. So where the complex material, it will be forming to the simple one. Okay. That is the place mouth cavity, stomach and the small intestine. So these three are the digestion location where the simple forms it will be forming. So here it is the mouth cavity and here it is the salivary glands. Okay. It is the esophagus. It is the stomach. And this one, it is the small intestine. Okay. So this coil-like portion, this is. And this one, it is the large intestine. Okay. And the lower portion of the large intestine, it is called as the rectum. And rectum, it will opens to the extracellular or the external environment. It is called as the anus. Okay, students. So this is the second process. Now we will go to the third process is the absorption. What is the third process name? Yes, the absorption process. So in case of the absorption process, what they will do? The digested food, it will get absorbed. It will get absorbed by the small intestine. By the small intestine. Okay. So this is the absorption process with the help of the villi. In case of the small intestine structure in the inner layer, they compose like the finger-like projection. So with the help of these finger-like projection, they can absorb the food materials, and after that they are surrounded by many blood vessels. Okay, and they gives or they transfers the food items to the blood vessels, so that the food process, the assimilation, can go happily. Okay, so this is the absorption process. The digested food, it will be absorbed with the help of the small intestine, and which is the actual structure, that is the villi. So the next process, it is the assimilation. Assimilation. Okay, so assimilation process, it is accomplished by the outside of the whatever the digestive system, right? The blood cells, basically the blood vessels, basically they will take the absorbed food. They will take the absorbed food, and where they will go? They will go ultimately the destination. Okay, that is called as the tissue. Okay, they will reach the absorbed food from the digestive system to the tissue. Okay, so this is called as the assimilation process, and totally it is located, or totally it is function outside of the digestive system. Okay, so why it is related with digestive system? Because the absorption of the food, it is happening, or it is locating inside the digestion system. So that is why it is related with the digestive system. So the last process is egestion. Okay, so in this process, what we have talked about still now up to the assimilation. So after the whatever the assimilation, when it will be completed, that time means whatever the undigested material, it will be remain inside the body. The egestion process is there, who helps to remove the undigested food particles. Okay, so which particles? It is undigested, remain inside the body. So if the undigested particle, it will be remain inside the body, they can cause a harmful effect. So that's why the undigested food material, they need to excrete out of the body. So in this process, who is the organ? Basically the rectum and the anus portion, it will be there to help excrete or the waste product excretion, removal of the waste product. It is accomplished by the rectum and the anus. Okay, so that is the 5 process. So far we have talked about the holozoic nutrition process, that is the 5 process. First it will be ingestion, then digestion, absorption, assimilation, and last it is the egestion. Okay, so whenever we have taken food and it will complete egestion, it will start with the ingestion and it will cover with the egestion process. Okay, next video we will be talking about the structure of the different parts of the digestive system in human being, and as well as we will see the function of each and every part of the digestive system. Okay students? Hello students, if the video it will be very helpful for you, please like and share my video, and who are the new for this channel, please subscribe this channel to get the new update from this channel. Okay, and if you have any queries or any doubts, please write in the comment section. I will definitely give the reply. Okay students?